Welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and let's talk about All of Us Are Dead, episode 5, where it just the bed. I don't think you're allowed to curse in the first few seconds on YouTube, or else they give you problems. But this is the episode where it kind of, I don't want to say goes downhill, but it took a hit for me. I was enjoying the majority of All of Us Are Dead, and there, minus a couple moments like the zombie virus. The more I think about it, the more I hate it. But it started because a kid was being bullied and the father wanted him to fight back, so he created this rage serum, basically, and it turned into the zombie virus. Believe it or not. Yeah, there's no way you're going to convince me that is not forcing, social commentary into a plot line. There's no way. Because there's already other suicide plot lines in this. Like the girl who broke all the phones. So far, her story is literally that. She was bullied. She was going to commit suicide. And instead, she's now destroying all the phones. And they don't have phones, which doesn't matter. And here's why I'm confused on that. Let me just ruminate on this a minute. That's her whole plot line. That's the only reason they spent 20 minutes so far building her up in the first 3 or 4 episodes, was so she could be the one to destroy the phones, leaving them with one working phone. They get the phone, and it doesn't matter because the moment they use it, the government shuts down the service. So what's the point of even covering the girl's storyline? That part bugs me. The bully stuff bugs me, but if they stop bringing it up, I can quickly forget it and continue on with the zombies. However, this episode does something even worse so far. The first 13 minutes was on fire. They pick up with the archers. Loved it. Got some gore. Got arrows shooting through dead zombie flesh. Who doesn't love it? Now you get to see what's going on in the world.
Car investment.
Let me turn that down a little bit. You have the stock market or the economy there. I'm assuming it's called the stock market. I don't know. Anyway, you've got communities fighting with each other, the government trying to figure out what's going on or how to handle what's going on. The students talking about the one who's separated and they're making a plan to get the drone. This shit is fire. We get to the library. I love this set design with the library and how obviously we've seen in movies before action scenes take place during a library, maybe even some zombie stuff before. But I love how they put this together, jumping on top of the shelves here, running through the different shelf units too. I want to play one certain one because I liked it, but it's after one of the major moments where the guy kills the bully. And I was like, oh, shit. Now, it was at a point where I was thinking, dude, at least punch the bully. Do something. Spit in his face. Anything. Because this dude is not doing anything at all. He's not trying to fight back or nothing. And I was at my breaking point where it was becoming to where I was not enjoying it. And then he finally grows a pair. And I don't know if the damage he does is consistent, but I think I know why they did it. Because when you think about it, if they knock in his eye, you're going to have to do special effects to make that indent look with blood and damage, even though it's indented, if that's what they were going for. And the cell phone's a regular cell phone, so it's not like sharp. I didn't think it was. Maybe it was. But the reason they do this, I feel, is because you make it look like ripped up meat. Make a latex, slap it over the real eye, done. Cover it with blood, done. But if you have it indented, then you need to do special effects to give it that, the depth perception. Is that what? No, that's not right. You got to give that depth, It's gory. I don't know if a phone would do that, but I love it because, it's gore, so I'll take it. Anyhow, look at this. He gets chomped up. The lead kicks him into a pile of zombies, and here goes our villain. And at this point, I was thinking, oh, okay, the show's doing something, because I thought this bully was going to have a big role. And then I'm thinking, oh, okay, they're going to bring a mystery, a surprise bully, not bully, villain. And this villain's going to return as a zombie. And maybe there's some little bit left over where he, he sees this guy and his friends, the kids he bullied, and he's going at them, So maybe a little extra. Zombie with a little extra. That's what I'm thinking. But 13 minutes in, we're doing good. He jumps down. I love this part. Matter of fact, they were on top of the shelves, and one of the zombies, he said, I'm going to kill you. One of the zombies jumps to grab him and hits the light, breaks the light, and falls in between the shelves. That part I loved as well. That was in the mix of them it getting all chaotic. And they're not shaking the camera too much. It's got a little bit of vibration, but I dig the whole thing. This is weird. I mean, we go back to this is what I mean. The Suicide Girl, I thought she turned into a zombie now. Is she a zombie? She's back to smashing the cell phones? I thought she turned. She got bit the fuck up, bro. What is going on? But then I'm thinking, wait a minute. That explains it, because why build her up to kill her off or just use her for the cell phones? I'm thinking this literally right now. It's dawning on me. The bully is like a god zombie. Let's call them that. So is she now a god zombie? That would make for some type of redeeming death for her to kill him, because they're like mortal enemies at this point. Actually, she could be their good god zombie. Fuck. If they go there, I swear on everything. I've never read the books. I don't know anything. No one's told me anything. If they go there, I'm a god predictor. How about that? How about that shit? Anyhow, so that thought literally just crept in my mind right now. This was badass. I love this whole set design. There's a word I'm thinking of, but you know what I mean. The set choice, having this in a library. This is cool, though. This right here. Up and over, and then love it. See what I mean? A little bit of the shaky cam, but not. That shit drove me nuts. Black Summer did that like crazy. You can't even tell what's going on. You're like, even on a 60-inch TV, you're like, wait, what? Who, where, how? Anyway, the Arrow people just barely miss him. I don't know how he didn't notice they shot those zombies, but he somehow didn't notice. And why does it matter if the battery's dead? Some of this I still don't get, because the government shuts down communication anyway. Which that was another scene I was... Maybe I just wasn't in the right state of mind, because it sounded like the government was saying, you know what, no, we're going to go... Like being a good government. But then they go and do something like, we're going to shut down all communication, which sounds so stupid. Like such a stupid move, because they want... Anyway, I didn't buy it, but I can see the government doing that, because the government bureaucracy is... Oh, man... It makes... Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't even want to talk about it. A lot of... you think we're too advanced to fail as a civilization, but then you think of the idiots running the show, and you're just like, fuck. I have to pick a side? They're all idiots, bro. What are we doing here? Anyway, so they go up to get his drone. This is cool because it can keep the students in the room and still get them outside the room as far as knowledge-wise to see what's going on. They find the kid. They find... one girl finds her family killed. That was a bit sad, a bit convenient, but it was sad. There's comedic back and forth with... Did I say that right? Comedic back and forth with the rookie and the detective. Some of that was okay. Some of it felt a little over the top. But I did watch this with dub. I usually have the subtitles on. I like it in the native tongue. But this one was defaulted on the dub. And I was doing something else a little bit. Not too distracting. Anyhow, so the dub didn't really help the comedic stuff, but I'm still enjoying the shit out of it for the most part up until this point. They're working a little bit with the character connections. This kid finally has his moment where he snaps. And I'm on his side because I'm like, hell yes. Yeah, see? He just breaks. He's like, you know what? Fuck this. And then, because then it makes it more interesting. He snaps. Little cringy scream, but that's his warrior. That's his war cry. He's new at this, so cut him some slack. Yeah, there's a lot of this little stuff that I'm just cool with. I like how they utilize the small spaces. There's no weapons. They should be making weapons, though. I'm getting a little frustrated that there's not more. We got some of them utilizing weapons. There's not more, though. There needs to be more weapon making. Yeah, some of that's just cool as shit. I'm cool with all that. And I think that's most of it. The drone, and we get to a quarantine area. We get to see that. We get an overview of the land. Definitely giving us this overview, which is cool. Is this the island where the outbreak is happening, though? Is this? I did not know it was an island. But if this is the island where it's happening, that'd be cool as shit. Maybe I should have paid attention to that part. Yeah, I guess it is. See, that's cool. I like that. That makes a lot more sense. Actually, that makes a lot more sense. It's on an island, so they can seal off the island pretty much and slowly send in teams to rescue some of them. That's a story I would have a lot of fun with. Anyhow, here's the quarantine camps. And this guy. This is the moment it shit the bed for me. He wakes up. Now, he was munched on. He was, friggin' chicken and broccoli takeout for a good 30 seconds. They ate his shoulders, his back, his penis, his stomach, fucking everything. They ate a nipple. It's all chewed on, right? But he's got this bite wound on his side. That's it. It's like, wait, what? And then he starts talking, and I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, okay. The other girl, she stayed, weirdly enough, alive for a little bit to smash the phones. So, all right, this is weird. I mean, why delay it? You know what I'm saying? The villain's already been defeated. I don't know. Just turn him into a zombie.
Shit. Did I die?
Nope. Now we get this real cringy flashback. Yeah, the Igor there.
Manages to learn human consciousness.
Oof. They do the broken mirror, That symbolism is always in Hollywood movies. Get to the point. Yeah, see, he was chomped on. The guy's about to say, this is a new species. Oh my God. And it's done in a flashback that just makes it extra corny, because the editing is so disjointed, where they just kind of bust in and lay it on you. It's like, oh yeah, new species. I don't know. I wish there was a better way to edit that across, but
Son of a bitch.
Even since he was speaking to the detective, too bad the detective couldn't be relaying the information to the rookie cop. And then as he's like, I'm worried about this, what the scientist told me. And then the rookie cop is like, what has you so worried? And he turns to him and he tells them, if the da-da-da-da-da, it becomes a new species. And he does what the scientist... You could even then transition the detective saying that to the scientist talking into his monitor. Something like that would have been a lot more organic. Instead, we just have the fucking scientist pop in like, hey guys, all serious, staring at you with that crackhead look, like, I suck your dick, trust me, I suck your dick for the cure. You know, it's a bit much. So he's Mr. God Zombie now. What's going on here, huh? Bro, are you serious? They're not going to show us? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Another cliffhanger? Am I even going to remember? Am I even going to remember by the next episode? Anyway, they probably will. They'll probably recap it. So he walks down the hallway, puts his new shirt on. He's got one bite wound. Maybe he's going to cover up the non-existent bite wounds. He's got his zombie army ready.
God.
Yeah, he's a god. I'm just not feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it. So, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I wanted to possibly review maybe 2 or 3 more at once. But when I saw episode 5, I was like, that's the turning point. I'm no longer watching it like a grounded, you know, it wasn't always super grounded, but it was more grounded than not. And then this puts it in a whole new category where it's just straight popcorn fun, if anything. So I view it more along the lines of action, you know, fantasy, zombie, sci-fi type, not fantasy like that, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, the next couple episodes will really lock it in for me, whether it's going to be something I can enjoy or not. But this is where I throw my hands up and I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. You guys put your thoughts and opinions below. I'm still really considering Dying Light. I also want to get and play Horizon Forbidden West. Now, I guess there's no rush for me to hurry up and get it to play it right away. If I play it and stream it, you know, the game can be out for a few days, a week. I can't get both. I can't play both this month. There's just no time to do it. Not only that, in order to make free time, I'm going to have to take time off of my second job, which is like, I already have to buy the game. Then I already have to, you know, not go to work to stream the game, which is something I'm looking forward to doing for fun, but it's just a lot to pack into February. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do it a little later, but trust me, I'm watching some clips. I'm getting really excited. I'm leaning a little bit more towards Dying Light, just because I think that'd be the better game to stream, but I think I might enjoy the Horizon Forbidden West a little more. But if you guys have played either, throw your thoughts and opinions down below. Well, not played either, I'm an idiot. If you've played Dying Light too, let me know how that's going for you. The other one isn't out yet. But give me your thoughts on this episode for sure. Is this a breaking point, or are you totally having fun with it even more so? Put your thoughts and opinions down below. That's all I got. Doomsday Kingdom, issue 5 and 6. Pre-orders are open now. Links are down below. I'm done talking. It's your turn.